Hey, what's up, guys? This is Cashmere Links, and this is a quick one. And hey, what's up? It's your boy Cashmere Links. Standing up this time, using my phone this time. I really didn't feel like setting up everything over there with the mic and the camera and booting everything up. Sometimes I'm just gonna make these videos and just post them because why the fuck not? I made a decision when it comes to my channel that I'm not really gonna be focused on any sort of theme. Although I am a furry and I like to talk about furry stuff, I like talking about other shit too. So if it's something that's on my mind, I'll post it. If it's something that's not furry related and something about, I don't know, fucking Formula One contracts or something like that or whatever, I want to talk about it, I'll post it. I don't really care at this point. It's my channel, I do what I want. So way back in the day, Lil Cashmere was not a furry yet. He was more of a weeb. And I was a different kind of weeb. I wasn't really into the anime so much. I was more into the music. I would say from about 2004 to about 2011, 2012, I would say a good 80 to 90 of my musical intake was Japanese music. So I guess you could say I was like a stan before the stan. I listened to everything. It ran the gamut of a lot of things. I kind of stayed away from J-pop though. It was hit or miss. I say that to say this. The Gazette. Now, if you listen to a lot of J-Rock, if you listen to a lot of Visual K, the Gazette is the top tier, one of the best known bands. They're known pretty well internationally, up there with bands like Duran Gray and bands like Crossfaith and X Japan. Miyavi, definitely. Miyavi's doing a whole bunch of shit right now. I used to, honestly, hate the Gazette. And I know that sounds crazy, and I know if there's any like Gazette fans that may see this are gonna like murder their keyboards or whatever, but let me explain. When I first got into the Gazette, it was around 2007 when the single Guren came out, and that was my first introduction to the band. What I like to do anytime I find a new artist, I like to go into their back catalog first. So stuff like Wakari Meiichi, Sentimental No Onagoko, to things from the Disorder and Nil. That's the stuff that really made me a fan of the band. Followed that timeline up until about 2009, I think, when Dim came out. That was like, I still fucking love Dim to this day. I've always played that album. There was Toxic, and then there was another one, Division. When those albums came out, I kind of lost my interest in the band because at the time I really wasn't into the electronic elements too much. I kind of liked them kind of being in the background and not in the foreground when it came to their writing. Recently, sometime this year, I guess PS Company finally let their iron grip off of the band, and now almost all of their catalog, of the Gazette's catalog, is on Spotify now. I don't know if you guys have known this, for those who are watching, but yeah, when you look up the Gazette on Spotify, they have everything from Nil all the way up to their newest album, Ninth. So it's pretty awesome. So I've been taking time to kind of go back and re-listen to these songs that I love and also re-listen to the songs that I didn't like. I'm gonna just name one. Venomous Spider's Web. I was just listening to that for the first time in years a few minutes ago when I was driving home. And can I just say, that song fucking rips. that song is dope. Now, mind you, the last time that I listened to that song was whenever the album came out, so I'm guessing like 2013 or something like that. So it's been about 6-7 years since I heard it, and in that time, of course, my interest in music and things that I like, my tastes have completely changed. And that's one thing about perspective and hindsight is like, as there was a time where I felt like it just wasn't clicking with me, but now when I listen to that stuff, I love it. I love how the electronic elements and the heavier elements mesh together. I've also been kind of digging into the stuff that I completely missed because for a while I just stopped listening to Gazette entirely. I honestly just said fuck it, I'm done. And my taste started to go towards more American music. I don't know, like everything from like the Mars Volta to Periphery to System of a Down and Fall of Troy. I just started to catch up on the American stuff, so I started leaving the Japanese stuff behind. So a lot of the catalog from Division on, I just never listened to. So I've been taking time to dive into that too, and maybe I'll do like a review of like a fan coming back to their music. But yeah, I know the Gazette just played a show a couple months ago in New York. Unfortunately, I missed that. But honestly, if I went to that, I probably wouldn't know 90% of stuff unless they played like fucking I don't know, Zetsu or Carry, then I would know the shit. But like, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say on that. I really do think that if this trend keeps going, I may be falling back in love with the Gazette, which would be pretty awesome. That's pretty much all I wanted to say on that. And yeah, sometimes I guess I might just talk about Visual Kei because I'm starting to kind of jump back into that shit. So it's pretty cool. So yeah, peace.